A man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist." "However," replied the universe, "the fact has not created in me a sense of obligation." Sometimes, the most profound of awakenings come wrapped in the quietest of moments. Every sin is the result of collaboration. These stupid peasants, who, throughout the world, hold potentates on their thrones, make statesmen illustrious, provide generals with lasting victories, all with ignorance, indifference, or half-wit hatred, moving the world with the strength of their arms, and getting their heads knocked together in the name of God, the King, or the Stock Exchange immortal, dreaming, hopeless asses, who surrender their reason to the care of a shining puppet, and persuade some toy to carry their lives in his purse. Perhaps an individual must consider his own death to be the final phenomenon of nature. In the desert I saw a creature, naked, bestial, who, squatting upon the ground, held his heart in his hands, and ate of it. I said, "Is it good, friend?" "It is bitter, bitter," he answered, "but I like it because it is bitter, and because it is my heart." Truth is a breath, a wind, a shadow, a phantom. Long have I pursued it, but never have I touched the hem of its garment. A little man said to the universe, "Sir, I exist." The universe replied, "That's fine. Just don't think it creates any obligation on my part." When it occurs to a man that nature does not regard him as important, and that she feels she would not maim the universe by disposing of him, he at first wishes to throw bricks at the temple, and he hates deeply the fact that there are no bricks and no temples. Half of tradition is a lie. The fact has not created in me a sense of obligation. He saw that it was an ironical thing for him to be running thus toward that which he had been at such pains to avoid. Philosophy should always know that indifference is a militant thing. It batters down the walls of cities and murders the women and children amid the flames and the purloining of altar vessels. When it goes away it leaves smoking ruins, where lie citizens bayonet through the throat. It is not a children's pastime like mere highway robbery. But I like it because it is bitter, and because it is my heart. Mother, whose heart hung humble as a button the bright splendid shroud of your son, do not weep. War is kind. I walked in a desert. And I cried, "Ah, God, take me from this place." A voice said, "It is no desert." I cried, "Well, but, the sand, the heat, the vacant horizon." A voice said, "It is no desert. There is nothing, no life, no joy, no pain, there is nothing save opinion, and opinion be damned." "Think as I think," said a man, "or you are abominably wicked, you are a toad." And after I thought of it, I said, "I will, then, be a toad." When the prophet, a complacent fat man, arrived at the mountain top he cried, "Woe to my knowledge! I intended to see good white lands and bad black lands, but the scene is gray. Everything is bicycle." I saw a man pursuing the horizon. And it was as if fate had betrayed the soldier. In death it exposed to his enemies that poverty which in life he had perhaps concealed from his friends. If there is a witness to my little life, to my tiny throes and struggles, he sees a fool, and it is not fine for gods to menace fools. It was surprising that nature had gone tranquilly on with her golden process in the midst of so much devilment. The voice of God whispers in the heart so softly that the soul pauses, making no noise, and strives for these melodies, distant, sighing, like faintest breath, and all the being is still to hear.